WWE posted a tribute to Mr. Wonderful, saying, quote, WWE is saddened to learn that WWE Hall of Famer Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff has passed away at the age of 71. WWE extends its condolences to Orndorff's family and friends. They subsequently posted a follow-up tweet that said, quote, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2005, brought a swagger and style to the WWE universe that turned his talent into a prototype for the modern-day superstar. The National Wrestling Alliance also tweeted saying, quote, the NWA sends its condolences to the friends and family of the legendary Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. We'll forever be grateful for the memories and admire the legacy he leaves with us. Hashtag Mr. Wonderful, hashtag RIP Paul Orndorff. All Elite Wrestling AEW tweeted, quote, AEW joins the wrestling world in mourning the passing of a true legend, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Our thoughts are with his family, his friends, and his fans. Major League Wrestling MLW tweeted, quote, MLW extends its condolences to the family, friends, and fans of Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Impact Wrestling also tweeted, quote, we are deeply saddened to learn of the passing of pro wrestling legends Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. We offer our sincere condolences to his friends and family. Arguably Mr. Wonderful's biggest rival, Hulk Hogan, tweeted, quote, just got slammed with the Paul Orndorff news. RIP, my brother. Love you and thank you for always making me fight for everything in our matches. Heaven just got even more wonderful. Love you for life, Hulk Hogan. WWE legend and former agent Jerry Briscoe tweeted, quote, words are not enough to tell you what an awesome person Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff was. A fantastic friend that would think of you first. A young man who came in the body shop after a workout on the mat to tell my brother and I what he had learned. RIP Paul. WWE Hall of Famer and COO Triple H tweeted, quote, a WrestleMania main eventer, WWE Hall of Famer, and one of the industry's best bad guys. Our thoughts and sympathy are with his family at this difficult time. WWE Hall of Famer, the Nature Boy Ric Flair tweeted, quote, so sorry to hear of the passing of Paul Orndorff, aka Mr. Wonderful, aka the Brandon Bull. Great guy, legit tough. He was another amazing athlete that I had the pleasure of wrestling an hour for the NWA Championship on many occasions. Rest in peace. WWE superstar Charlotte Flair tweeted simply, quote, RIP Mr. Wonderful. This was followed by WWE Hall of Famer John Bradshaw Layfield, who tweeted, quote, RIP legend. Dutch Mantel tweeted, quote, wow, saddened to hear Paul Orndorff's passing. Great guy. I was around him shortly when he was first breaking in Florida. Tough guy too. Condolences to his family and friends. RIP Mr. Wonderful. WWE Hall of Famer The $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase tweeted, quote, my heart and my prayers go out to the family of my friend and colleague Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Great wrestler and many great memories. Rest in peace, my friend. The Iron Sheik tweeted, quote, Paul Orndorff, my brother, you were the toughest. We train together, we ride together. You were excellent, Bubba. I am so sad. I love you forever. Rest in peace. WWE official Adam Pearce tweeted, quote, Godspeed, Paul Orndorff. Thank you for the opportunities you afforded me and the knowledge you passed down. You always shot me straight, and though I never told you, you were the reason I learned and used the pile driver. Rest well, sir. WWE Hall of Famer Mick Foley tweeted, quote, I'm so sorry to learn of the passing of Paul Orndorff. As a fan, I loved watching him. As a wrestler, I loved working with him. He brought intensity and believability to every match and promo. Truly one of the all-time greats. Hashtag RIP Paul Orndorff. AEW announcer Jim Ross tweeted, quote, Paul Orndorff was a true man's man, a stud. Condolences to Paul's family and friends. Wrestling legend Les Thatcher tweeted, quote, so sad to hear of the passing of Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. One hell of a worker and a good guy. Prayers go out to his family and friends. AEW wrestler Matt Hardy tweeted, quote, hashtag RIP Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. WWE Hall of Famer Kane tweeted, quote, Paul Orndorff, one of the all-time greats, has passed away. RIP Mr. Wonderful. Former WWE superstar Adam Shear, known as Braun Strowman, tweeted, quote, wonderful forever, hashtag RIP. Abyss WWE producer tweeted, quote, "Rest in peace, Paul Orndorff. You were a major reason why I wanted to become a professional wrestler. Godspeed, sir. Hashtag Mr. Wonderful." Impact Wrestling legend Gail Kim tweeted, quote, "Wow, so sad to hear about the passing of Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, part of my childhood, RIP. AEW wrestler Dustin Rhodes tweeted, quote, "Man, I had so many matches and learned a ton with Paul Orndorff. Hate to see this, but no, he's not in pain anymore. Hashtag RIP Paul Orndorff." Former WWE superstar CM Punk tweeted, "Damn, Orndorff. I went to a WCW house show at the UIC Pavilion once, maybe 95-ish. Him and Sherry were the best on that show with working the crowd. Think I have his autograph on a Patriot mask somewhere. Rest in power, Mr. Wonderful." MLW star Davey Richards tweeted, quote, "Thank you for giving me my start in professional wrestling. You were hard on me but taught me well and accepted nothing less than my best every time. Rest in peace to my first trainer and one of the greatest wrestlers to lace up a pair of boots, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff." Former WWE star Kazani tweeted, quote, "RIP Paul Orndorff. I was at the big event in Toronto as a kid watching Mr. Wonderful vs. Hulk. I was lucky to interact with him at CAC and shows. Orndorff was always kind, dropped knowledge and treated you well. Quote, you're green until you break 1,000 matches. Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff." Former WCW president Eric Bischoff tweeted, quote, sorry to hear this news. I always enjoyed working with Paul. He was a good friend to my son Garrett and we shared some memorable times away from the business. Rest easy, my friend." Former ECW star Tommy Dreamer tweeted, quote, "I've watched Paul Orndorff my entire life. I've paid to see him wrestle so many times. Never saw him have a bad match ever. Truly wonderful. Hashtag piledriver." Former WWE writer Brian Gewirtz tweeted, quote, "My introduction to wrestling was a Paul Orndorff vs. Salvatore Bellomo match on the MSG network in 1984. His sheer presence made me believe and opened doors to a lifelong fandom. What an incredible performer. Hashtag RIP Mr. Wonderful." NWA wrestler Tyrus tweeted, quote, "Rest in peace to my favorite all-time wrestler, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. I cried over this match and the fire was lit. Orndorff feet touch first." AEW wrestler Frankie Kazarian tweeted, quote, "RIP Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. One of the first bad guys I gravitated towards as a very young fan. Godspeed, sir." Former WWE superstar Aiden English tweeted, quote, "Saddened to hear of the passing of Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Truly a legend who kept everyone's eyes glued on the screen when he was on." WWE Hall of Famer Edge tweeted, quote, "Paul Orndorff was the first wrestler I hated and feared as a child. I was at the big event in Toronto, changed my life. Years later, the morning before WrestleMania 21, I trained with him and Hulk. I was a little kid again. One of my fondest memories. Thank you for all of them, Paul." WWE Hall of Famer and producer Devon Dudley tweeted, quote, "The wrestling world has lost another great one in Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. I love the way he sold in the ring as a heel. One of the all-time greats. My condolences to his family and friends. RIP, you will be missed. Hashtag Mr. Wonderful."